They're t-shirts, tree shirts that have different strains. This one has Jack Herrera, and what was really great about Raz and how he put it together is the first ones he designed. He's like a graphic designer, and he's like, how am I going to get my design work out to the world? And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna share it with the other thing that I love in this world, which is weed, and I'm gonna create this brand that's all about these strains that are my favorite strains.
It's just like
Stage One podcast.
Smelled amazing.
From Stoop to Store.
Oh shit.
Legacy to Legal. You know what I'm saying? Just had to throw that in there because we didn't get to do that yet. But peace to the gods and the earth. My man Jason LRX, please say the Y. Don't forget the Y.
Don't forget it.
Scotty Knox.
What up, Jack?
In the house. What up, Jack? King Jack.
Hey, Jack. Shout out Yuhan.
Hashtag King, hashtag Jack. You know
Shout out King Yuhan.
Word up.
Shout out Rap Dills.
Shout out Rap Dills. I'm Mert. We're here just talk shit about weed, culture, in general, everything having to do with the marijuana business in New York State and the world at large. All right, so today I think we're going to talk a little bit about things that I think we're all pretty interested in, which is fashion in cannabis. So cannabis fashion has been pretty, it's important, it seems like. So being in the industry now, one of the biggest things that we get is fucking swag from the brands. They bring their swag, right?
Definitely.
And like, you guys can attest, like, the shit is actually quality. It's not bullshit. Like right now, Scott's got a Rove hoodie on. That shit. And Scott wears nothing but Supreme and Polo and shit. This motherfucker got a Rove because this shit is quality. It's quality merch.
It's fresh as fuck.
Yeah.
Shout out Rove on this shit.
Yeah.
I even got a fire backpack from Rove. I got a bunch of dope shit from Rove. Shout out Rove. They always lacing us.
Yeah.
Always.
Before I say it again, Rove know what they doing when it comes to the merch. They got the glasses. They got the support your local dispensary.
They ain't new to this
shirts.
They ain't new to this.
Shirts.
Yeah,
I love that's one of my favorite tees. The support your local dispensary.
I need
shirt.
mine. I don't get shit, man. I have to go get it on my own. I have to get my own codes. I gotta get my own
But
codes.
the fashion, like, and you know, the No Wave, I'm gonna shout them out, even though they haven't sent me the shirts what Chris had, the Camp Weed shirt. That shit is fire.
Yeah.
And they had the other one with like the chick getting levitated up from that I was like, yo, what the fuck is that? You need to send me that shit. They're like, I got you, I promise, I will. So now I'm just gonna say that on camera that they didn't send me my shirts yet. So I'm gonna need them to say. We sell mad of your fucking edibles, my guys. Come on, give me some.
We just want some tees, man.
My t-shirts.
We just want to advertise.
Just want my t-shirts. Off hours is the shit. I get it. We Water is the shit.
Yo, they need to do off hours tie-dye shirts.
Let me wear
their cans.
Like their cans. Yeah.
You're welcome for that idea, by the way. Off hours, if you're hearing this.
I mean, because they're coming with fire merch though, and so you know I feel like the merch game like has to be done in a high level. So you know, because
Cal's merch is great.
Cal's merch is dope.
Yep.
Cal's merch is almost like its own
brand.
A brand.
Yeah. It's definitely blurring the lines.
My man pulled up to the show. My man Brian Clips. He pulled up with the hoodie with everything. I'm like, did you buy that? He bought that himself.
He bought that
He just pulled up. He's like, I bought
on his own accord.
I love wearing Cal.
Yeah, to Cal. Shout out to Cal. It's another brand we got. They're bringing
Cal right here.
That's Method Man's brand, bringing flour coming soon, which I'm real excited about. The flour, I know where it's coming from. It's going to be some bomb. And shout out to Raz, who you know is to Cal. It's kind of his brainchild. So talk about fashion and weed. He's been on that tip for a minute. So tree shirts is his brand. I'm wearing a tree shirt right now. Unironically, I'm just here. We're here talking about bring them back.
We need retros. We need tree shirt retros. I know they're supposed to be 1 in 420, but we'll be okay if you print more. We'll all be happy. I promise.
Yeah, like, no. Well,
do another 420,
you gotta
man.
Replace the ones because the ones that I mean they're got so many lost in the mix. I'm sure they're just like
I had so many.
Oh man,
I still got my Upstate Trees hat, the original green,
the original
V1.
Green. Yeah. I got that. I got the. I mean, Tree Shirts is legendary in upstate New York in general. We've been repping that brand for a minute, and it's so nice to see him get into the weed space, the cannabis space with Takal and Method Man partnership. It's fucking awesome.
Hell yeah.
For those that don't know about Tree Shirts, I'll just give you a little history lesson on them. So they're T-shirts, Tree Shirts that have different strains. This one has Jack Herrera, and what was really great about Raz and how he put it together is the first ones he designed. He's like a graphic designer, and he's like, how am I going to get my design work out to the world? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to share it with the other thing that I love in this world, which is weed, and I'm going to create this brand that's all about these strains that are my favorite strains. So he did 420 of each of the strains, and he put a little tag on the bottom of the shirt that has a picture of the bud and all of the genetics of the bud. Like, this is way back. This is like 2009 shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's got the genetics of the bud on there, the percentage. It's indica versus sativa versus hybrid. He was really doing,
Yeah, let's talk about how they did clones too, though.
Yeah.
So after the 420 would get done, they would call it was cashed. I think that's what they say. It's cashed.
Yeah.
And they would put it out in like opposite colors, and it would be called a clone, and it wouldn't have the strain tag on it, but it would have the clone logo on it. And they'd be in flip colors, and they dropped them in a 420 run, and it was dope. It was really dope. I miss that brand. It needs to come back. I think a lot of other people feel the same way.
So that's then they had the hats that they partnered with Grassroots California.
Grassroots is the shit.
And so Grassroots is also the shit. And they're a hat company that has a little stash pocket in it, and it's definitely surrounded like all about weed. You know what I mean? You got Cookies, which is like Burner made more money off merch than he made off of weed last year or some shit like that. That's like just straight selling. I know. How you feel about Cookies, Scott?
I don't know. Mixed feelings. I really respect Burner and what he does. I think a lot of it's just branding gimmicks.
It is though. But
I think what he's doing with the clothing is cool. I wouldn't wear it personally. I don't know. And Cookies has done a lot for the culture. Positive and negative. They created the Mylar bag culture. That fucked things up, man. People just more concerned about a shiny bag than what's in that shiny bag.
Facts.
That isn't cool. I don't like that at all. And he might not have meant to have done that. But that's the thing though. And like outside of Cali, you go to these cookie stores, the weed's not that good. Like it's not. It's just not that good. It's like there's a lot better weed out there for half the price, and I just can't see spending $63 an eighth or something, like whatever it was. And I bought some, and the only one I even enjoyed smoking was the White Runts, and this was in the Massachusetts location, grant you. And
think about it like this though, fucking the California market and the Massachusetts market are totally different markets from a cultivation standpoint,
absolutely.
From a rules and regulation standpoint, from a maturity standpoint. So that's the thing. Until herb is like federally legal and able to be shipped legally over state lines and all that shit, the bud that's grown
vastly different state to state.
Cali is vastly right. So that's why California Cookies is on a different level than Massachusetts Cookies. And so when you're, I don't know, every state market's going to be different, Sure. So you have to why not test all the markets?
I just wish you would drop the price for the culture. I mean, Jungle Boys isn't doing that. They ain't charging that. And they arguably have more consistent and better weed. They aren't as big as Cookies, but and Jungle Boys is a really cool brand. I like what they're doing. I really do.
Sure.
And It's cool. It's cool. It's not, it's not as like oversaturated as cookies. That's the thing about cookies. It's just everywhere. Even at the bodegas, it's just fake cookies. Things everywhere. It's just being, just shoved down your throat.
Roll this or did you roll this? This is the Tyson?
This is the Tyson. I was gonna say we should talk about what we smoking.
I'm not mad at that.
No, I'm not. No,
Tyson got some taste.
It has actual OG smell. Let's talk about what we're smoking for a second.
Yeah, so like talk more, brands, right? So branding, Burner has a cookies brand. So a bunch of, we're talking about rappers getting into the branding and weed and shit. And now you got celebrities like Mike Tyson, which is what we're smoking right now, which we just brought into the store. It's pretty good. I was at the Tyson event last week. It was cool to see. He came out for Hudson. Shout out Hudson Cannabis. They're bringing the Tyson brand to market. It was pretty good. How do you feel about it?
I like it.
That was my first hits of it. It smelled, like I said, it actually smells like some OG. I'm very impressed with that.
Got a nice little taste to it.
It's got a nice taste to it.
Yeah, the Tyson, smoking good, smelling good. Looking good.
Yeah, when you were breaking it up over there, I was like, oh, this is nice and like bright green.
Yeah, the brightness.
Yeah, had good color to it.
It had a nice structure to it. It wasn't like big chunky buds, but they had a nice like when your fingers be all cakey after you break it up. Sticky.
Yeah.
It was nice and dense, and even when I rolled it up, it was more weed than I thought that it was. You know what I mean? Because it's like that sturdy bud. It's not that dry shit that like kind of. It's all packed in.
Tyson also he doesn't stop at the bud. He's got the edibles in the different. They're not here yet, but they're coming. Have you seen them yet? They're
with
like
the ears. Yeah. I've been known about them. People have been asking about them since we opened. You know that, right?
Yeah.
People have been asking since we opened for those.
They're coming. They're on their way, but. I just think that's such a great like marketing. We talked about.
What are they, gummies?
Huh? Yeah, gummies.
Yeah, shaped like the ear.
Shaped like the ear.
Yeah, it's fire, right? You better cut Evander in on that shit.
Yeah,
for real.
Let me see that light.
So then, we got these like gravity bongs. One was branded by Grateful Dead, which is really cool. It's like this blue one. But these gravity bongs are like you flip them and
we should have brought them
like
up.
multi-chambers
because they're fire.
Yeah, they are fire.
Missed
we'll bring them up on different episodes.
We're learning.
Next episode. We're learning. We'll have them. We'll show them to you. They're dope as fuck. But the Tyson ones have like the chambers are fucking gloves.
Yeah, the gloves.
Boxing gloves and shit.
Yeah, them shit's dope.
And then they had he has a dry herb vaporizer from the same brand, which is like we got them both, but like. So not only does he have the bud.
I don't think it's the same brand. The dry herb vapes are from Grenco Science, G-Pen.
Yeah, but I think those are the same.
Is it? I thought
we
maybe
ordered
it's a different.
Them through the same people. I know.
Gotcha.
And they look like they had the same branding on it, but
yeah, I didn't see the Grenco logo, the G logo on the bong. So
yeah.
I saw a different brand name on it.
So we're. So I think that's pretty cool. He has the multiple the branding deals with all these different kind of smoking things.
I was excited when I seen that today with the boxing gloves. I was like, oh shit,
it's perfect.
What's your favorite way to smoke? You like gravity bong? You smoke gravity bongs very often or no?
No. That's a high
not
school.
In a long time.
At least nothing's high school.
In fact, my friend, he's 30-something, still smokes out of a gravity bomb you used to make
like
in high school.
Gravity bomb, like with
2 liter,
with a 2 liter and a 3 liter.
Yeah, not even a bullhead, a ratchet head. Like a fucking ratchet.
Yeah.
On the bottle cap, 2 liter and the 3 in the bucket.
You got the bucket?
Yeah, and
2 liter
so
in the bucket.
I'm gonna buy him one of those glass the Gravitrons that we got. And be like, yo, it's time to grow up, baby. Here's your fucking here's your real gravity ball.
Shit,
He's gonna fucking love it. I know it.
We took that shit to another level. We used to take that shit and put a plastic bag tied around the bottom of it.
A lunger.
The lunger. We used to fuck them shits up too.
You ever use a pisser?
Lungers, right?
What about the
pisser? What's the pisser?
You don't know about the pisser?
Nah, what's the pisser?
So the pisser, this is what you do with the pisser. You get a 2 liter and you burn a hole in the bottom of it, and You fill it with water, plug the hole, pause, and you would have like the ratchet head set up like a gravity bong, and you'd light it, and you let the water go, and it would pull the water, would pull the smoke out with the water, with the water going down. Right. And yeah, it was a pisser because it would come out the bottom like it was pissing.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, those are cool.
We used to take the fucking. I'm going down memory lane. This is not how I smoke now, by the way.
This is 20 years ago.
You know what I'm saying? We used to just take a fucking like a soda bottle and just burn a little hole in that shit. Take the fucking blunt because it was fucking Dutchess back then. We used to just put it right there and fucking call it the steamboat. You put the little carb on the side, just fill that shit up.
Hell yeah.
We used to do all types of little ghetto shit.
Hell yeah, man.
The fucking the
this is how I like to smoke now.
Yeah, you roll
smoke joints.
Yeah. And you like to. I like a good. So you haven't found you feel like you haven't found good pre-rolls yet, Scott?
No, I have. I love my favorite pre-rolls. Right? Mm-hmm. Oh no, there's a bunch of good pre-rolls out. The jetpacks, I love them.
Those jetpacks, those are my shit.
But no, Electroleaf, I love their pre-rolls. I love. I'm liking the Honest Farms pre-rolls.
Yeah, the Honest Farm pre-rolls are dope.
I'm digging those. Really, the Skywalker
the new,
headband's nice.
The Heady Tree ones. Have you tried that? The Heady Tree?
I have not yet. I have not had the pleasure of trying it yet. I've been hearing about it though. I've been hearing about it.
Put me to sleep. Not even gonna lie. That was nice. That was real nice. I like the Hudson Cannabis pre-rolls too.
Yeah, the Hudson Cannabis pre-rolls, for fucking $7,
they're standard though. Like, they smoke nice. I feel like they have a nice hit to them and shit. I was surprised. I didn't expect them to hit the way that they did.
Yeah.
Well, they're not a cone. They're like not your regular cone. That's cool. That's cool about them.
Yeah. The way that they roll them, is to mimic actual hand rolling.
Yeah.
The machine that they have.
Yeah.
Did you guys both?
We forgot to talk about this one.
Did you guys both go to the? Oh yeah, we got the.
So now I'm smoking on that AJ Sour.
The AJ Sour. So for those that don't know about Sour Diesel, it originated here in the capital region. There's a lot of lore about it and shit. I did, but AJ is definitely, people know that AJ is the guy behind the sour. That is not up for debate. He has the genetics, and he brought it to market.
I'd say he popularized
sour. And and he's working with Flower House, and I went down to the farm, and I actually caught him at the greenhouses when he was tending to the plant. So I know that he actually is there looking after it and making sure and putting his stamp on it, saying this is the sour, which it is. It's the sour for sure.
Yes.
And when we told him that our dispensary is in the capital region, right across the river, we got the whole view of the downtown Albany skyline. He was like, "Oh yeah, Albany? The sour was made right on Lark Street." I was like, "Get the fuck out of here!" So that's from the horse's mouth himself. He said that shit to me, and so that's where stage one is from, is Lark Street too. So
yeah, I'm impressed. It's I'm really interested to see. I'm hearing Flower House is gonna be doing indoor, so I'm really interested to see what happens when this goes inside.
That goes indoor, yeah.
Because this is supposed to be grown inside.
Yeah.
Because it's got the smell, taste. It's really good.
Yeah, it definitely is sour.
It's not like that 05 sour. But it's not the sour. It is sour.
It's sour for sure. It's sour
and
for sure.
If you're looking,
and it's coming.
I've seen some quote unquote sours on the market currently, and none of them are even close to sour. This is sour, no doubt. You're gonna smell it and be like, yes, that's Sour Diesel.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah,
it even breaks up and it has a lot of the same properties of the old school.
Can't stop smelling it though.
You were so happy when you first.
Yeah. I did that. Yeah, I put a big smile on when I smelled it. I really did. I was like, oh shit.
It was nice though.
Shit.
Jay, you quiet tonight, bro.
I am quiet tonight.
What up with that?
Yeah.
It's been a day. Apologies, guys. It's a weird day. Burnt out from standing on my head and rapping.
Standing on your head and rapping at the
Yeah,
show?
we gotta talk about that.
Yeah, that's true. We did the New York State Cannabis Expo Stage 1 stage. How'd it feel for you guys to be back on stage?
It was cool.
Yeah, right?
It was fun.
Cool for you.
It was fun.
Amazing for me. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah. I was more excited for you.
Thank you.
It was great, man. Seeing you pop up there.
Yeah, for real.
Seeing you kill it, rapping on your fucking noggin.
Yeah, man.
Jay, tell me about how the importance
you heard
of
about
that
this
stage specifically to you, and like why.
There's a lot of reasons. I mean, the first reason is just because I've been like really wanting to get back on stage in general, and I finally had the opportunity to do that. I built up this like wall with music, and I have so much music plugged up, and all of it's ready to go. So I just needed a place, an opportunity to just start and say like, this is where it all begins. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I've been rapping for so long. I've been on my head. I've been doing the headstand for years.
Bro, this is where it all begins is like such a silly statement because you've been on your journey.
For sure.
Yeah, you're like way past the beginning on your journey right now.
You're right.
Let's just be real. You're so and you're like on this expert level too. Not like so like you're so far from a beginner. I just want to put that out there.
I appreciate that. You ready for me to fuck your head up, bro?
Yeah.
The beginning of stage 1.
To stage 1. That's facts.
See that?
It is
you see what I did there?
You're back to stage 1.
So like
that was stage 1 for you.
That was stage 1. That was the beginning of like the stage
of
1
this
stage.
next stage.
You know what I'm saying? So now I just wanted to get that out. I've been wanting to stand on my head and rap that song for like ever since I figured out I could do it. You know what I mean? So I got to get that out, and like even it was.
I've had the pleasure of seeing it a few times. In the dispensary. I remember one day I was like, "What the fuck? This song is crazy. Who the fuck is this?" And I look, and Jay's just over on his head rapping. The mic in the dispensary when we had the DJ gear set up. I was like, this motherfucker right here.
I don't know. Ain't nobody doing that. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think I'm the first motherfucker to ever do that.
I've never seen anybody rap standing on their head literally.
I'm good.
I feel like I've seen like people acting like they're doing it in videos, but not actually doing it in real life.
And I could do it again. I could do that shit. I do that shit at home. That's why I wanted so badly to get on the stage and do it. And it was crazy the room that we was in, because that's also the place where I had my senior prom. That's where I got to see my father graduate. A lot of stuff happened in that room,
right?
Room, you know?
I didn't know about the prom.
And you always looked at that stage and thought to yourself, I want to be on that stage in a performance.
I just thought it was amazing being at a cannabis event in the Empire State Plaza.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck?
At a cannabis event in the Empire State Plaza with people with like jars of bud and shit, and you know. And
full circle moment as somebody that's been in the cannabis world for as long as I have. It was just like, holy shit, you know.
No, it's cool to like get up and tell that we performed Sunshine, and
that was amazing. That was amazing.
And it was cool to like get up on stage, be on stage, and be able to be like, yo, this actually, this song is a story about when I got arrested for fucking selling weed with my friends. That is the whole sole reason that we got this dispensary. So it was like the worst moment, one of the worst moments of my life flipped into one of the best like stages of my life.
Yes.
That was stage 1.
Stage one. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
It was so symbolic.
Yeah.
I swear to God, when you were doing that song, I went to like 10 different people and I was like, yo, Merc's a fucking legend. I was like, yo, he's so happy right now. I was like, look at him.
Yeah, that's what he told me. He told me he's so happy right now. I know.
Like, because
I could just see it.
You could see it.
He was beaming.
It was because it was like it was that moment where it all came together for me in my mind. Like I've like thought about it, obviously, and even said that shit to many people. Like, oh yeah, but like to actually. And I've performed that song like 100 times. But to perform that song at like a cannabis event in front of right after a woman from OCM just spoke about social equity and all of the pieces of it, and like, you know, people being wrongfully locked up for it, and then to actually be able to tell that story in the form of music. Which is like fucking crazy on a stage like that. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, it was so dope.
It felt like, oh man, this is wild.
Don't forget the part that it's a stage that is stage one stage.
Stage one stage.
You know what I'm saying?
On the stage that like we put together and did. Yeah, it was fucking cool. It was a cool moment.
Shit's like a Hove bar. Like we're talking about.
Mad layers to it. Yeah, facts.
And then even the fact that all of us had our full circle moment.
Yeah.
All three of us, everyone at this table had a full circle moment.
Yeah, it was dope, man.
Instance.
Yeah.
Amazing.
It was dope.
Fucking dope.
It was really dope. Yeah.
Yeah, and Scotty DJ'd it, which was like. And then we had Ozzy came and killed it, and Camtron 5000.
Wow.
Like, and so all very different from one another, but also all like equally like head turner. Like, you know what I mean? Like all the people that were at the you could see them walking by, and nobody like looked at the stage and thought it was like it didn't belong. Like that's what you do. We go out and we fucking rock, and like everybody's looking at it like, oh, well, this shit is dope. You know what I mean? Like this shit is, oh yeah, wow, that's fucking, oh yeah.
Like imagine when we get that out there and like we really make our mark and people know us. They know us as a dispensary. But when they know Stage One as a musical entity.
Yeah.
I think that's gonna be
game changer.
Yeah. The fact that everyone there worked there, everyone on the fucking bill, like nobody that was seen on stage wasn't a employee or owner, you know?
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
Sure.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That was fucking cool.
That's unheard of. Like, who does shit like that? This shit don't happen.
Yeah.
I love it.
And shit can get deeper too.
Oh, it's getting deeper.
Oh,
it's gonna get deeper.
Shit can get deeper.
Right here where we're sitting right now, we're gonna be doing. You're gonna watch. This is gonna not only be a podcast, but it's gonna be a concert series. We're gonna have fucking people here with brands that are bringing them and making it fucking official, and like real fun nights are going to be had up here where people will leave here and be like, God damn, I need to go back to that shit.
Hell yeah.
It's going to we're going to create moments.
Definitely.
Creating culture. It's very important to create the right culture and create the right moments within that culture.
Sure.
So
treat it with care.
Make sure that you you curate the right experiences for the people who want to come and experience cannabis the right way.
It's a fact.
Facts.
It's a big fact.
Jack.
Shout out B Behemoth. About to pull up on him on Friday, make some music.
Oh, fuck out of here.
Who?
Beat Behemoth? Yeah, that's my man. Shout out Tommy Strong. Yeah, he when Foster House was in the Armory for years, like the last year and a half, he was in one of the original space that I started working out of.
Okay.
And then I moved into the bigger space, and that other space became just like Studio B. Then he came.
Studio B was the original space.
Yeah. And then he came in and turned that shit into some fly shit, like really fucking put the work in, made it dope. And then I got my dispensary license, and I was like, yo, you should come with me. And he was like, I can't, man. I just put all this money into the space. Yeah. But
he's still at the Armory?
Still at the Armory.
Good
Killing it, though. Shit is, he makes the dopest beats.
He does.
Yeah.
You would love it.
Yeah, you would fucking love it.
Yeah, that's my shit.
Yeah, fucking so right up your alley, dude. Yeah, well, he did a joint with Conway. Him, Conway, and all.
Shout out the machine.
And I think it was Albany Lou.
Yep.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Sure. Oh yeah, but now I'm gonna pull up on him on Friday.
That's what's up. See, what time?
Noon.
Huh?
Noon.
Noon.
Trying to link up in the early
Noon.
day, try to get it going. I told you I got a whole mixtape waiting to get recorded. I just ain't been able to get in the studio because we've been running the damn dispensary.
Well, I mean, I can't get that. I can't get the. I gotta get the approval from Rensselaer to put the studio up here and do it. Like when we were rehearsing the other night, I was like slightly shaking in my boots. Like, is the fucking building and code gonna come up here and be like, we have not given you permission to do this. What the fuck are you doing?
You can't just play music though.
I'm just like
during certain
like
hours?
Straight up being like a outlaw anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't want to piss off the city. That's all. I just want to like be a good neighbor and do everything right, and be like, yes, whatever you guys need. So trying to get the parking straight or whatever, so that we can get this shit popping up here. Right. But so that includes like being able to run a studio.
For sure.
It's like fucking, doing that rehearsal the other night had me slightly shaking in my boots, but I was like,
I didn't even know that.
But I was also so like filled with adrenaline because I was fucking singing with my band, fucking like remembering what that felt like because I haven't done that in so long that it was like, fuck it.
You guys didn't miss a lick though.
Huh?
You guys didn't miss a lick.
No.
I was literally just gonna say, by the way, thank you for the experience of being able to sit in a room with y'all while you did that.
Yeah.
Just sitting so like personal, like we're literally like we were just sitting on the couch right there. Y'all was all right here.
Nah, but that's what we're trying to do. It's like have that be the vibe with like 50 people in here, and that how intimate is that?
So crazy.
Yeah.
So crazy.
Yeah. And we were like, that was like the first time we had played together in years.
That's what I'm
so
saying.
that
To be there for that, like it was so crazy.
Where we were just kind of
like he said, y'all don't miss a beat. Y'all know each other so well. You love
they probably did. We didn't know this though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course.
No. Like during the rehearsal, we were like, it was like a train wreck, but not really. Like the first song, we were like, oh shit, like riding a motherfucking bike. And then the second song was a little bit train wreckish, but not enough for anyone to notice. You know what I mean? So it was like,
sounded good on this end over here.
Yeah, it was amazing. It was amazing.
Exactly.
Fuck good. That shit was
like, it was awesome.
Even like when I performed, there was a couple parts that I like might have messed up a word or two. But that's on the song where I was on my head. So nobody noticed.
Nobody, because you were standing on your head.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you just gotta do the thing.
Yeah, I seen you. You was tired at the end of that one.
Yeah, and that he did that at the end of your set too.
Do that.
I needed that.
I was like,
because when you do it, usually you're only doing that. You didn't do a whole performance first,
right?
Or you didn't start off like that.
Usually, every time you see me do it, I'm only doing that, or I'm starting off with it, and then I'll do everything else. But this time, I literally did the whole performance, and then it's like, oh shit, it's time for me to get off the stage. Wait, no, it's not.
Did that occur to you that you'd be that tired?
Yes. Okay. That's remember in the beginning when you were like, before the end of the beginning, figure it out. That's what I'm in my head like, do I got it in me?
Yeah.
Fuck it, we're going for it.
You did it.
I saw you like shaking towards the end. I was like, oh shit, I never seen him shake before.
I was down just like not even paying attention to anything but his face and just thinking to myself like, damn, is he gonna fucking kick me in the back of my head, hold the mic like and then I'm like,
I'll be passing out and shit too.
He ain't gonna fall.
If he fell the right way.
Yeah.
He would.
I fell on beat.
Yoga ass motherfucker.
Hell yeah.
He's nimble.
One time you did that shit where you almost fell, but then you like were kicking your legs around the whole fucking time. I was like, yo, dude.
Because I almost fell that time.
You did almost fall the one time. That was at what you call it? Adco.
Albany Distillery and Company.
Yeah. Albany
Distillery.
Distillery.
A couple of times. Shout out to them.
Shout out to Adco.
That's a nice little cafe vibe.
Yeah.
We set the shit up. And we go. We fucking rock like on the patio in the summer. It's a fun little vibe. But he definitely did it there and fucking almost fell. It was like kicking his legs around the whole time, and I was like, "Yo, how the fuck?" And didn't miss a lyric.
Yeah, that one I killed way better lyrically, like 1,000 times.
But
better.
his legs were kicking around the whole time, and I was like, "What the fuck? That shit is."
This dude's
bananas.
I appreciate you, Jack. That's why, cause anybody can
I've seen
rap.
him do it before that. He didn't miss a beat.
Yeah.
I just feel
I didn't
like
even notice him miss a beat but I was also behind you DJing.
right. Well, it's so much going on that I know how to do it. I know how to
your
perform,
breath control,
so I know how to like.
The breath control was crazy. Mike, guitar player, came up to me afterwards, but he was like, "Yo, I was so fucking nervous for him the whole time. My heart was fluttering." And then he was like, "Yo," and then I was like, "What the fuck? His breath control is crazy." And I was like,
Yeah.
I do this, baby, and that's what I'm saying. Like anybody can spit.
But that's all
There's
the
rappers out here.
curricular shit that you do.
But I do all of that.
You train for that shit,
I'm
bro.
trained for this shit. You know what I'm
Can I put
saying?
you on the
Like,
spot, make you spit a verse?
yeah.
All right, do it right now.
Spit that shit. Viciously, incredibly, my integrity, heavenly, they can't get rid of me because I'm in it for the longevity, praying for my serenity, courage, wisdom, together these will be helping me fulfill my potential reach with the poetical speech written illegibly. I want this forever, I didn't say indefinitely, can't regulate me because I do it irregularly, and everything I chef is a lyrical delicacy, mythological melody, spitting lava on every beat, while not a competitors. Why the hell would you mess with me? Y'all don't get it. Tell me what compels you to come step to me. Island tech repellent, whoever planted in your head that seed must be smoking some heavy weed. Got you bugging, can't handle a thing. Mine is past the elder me. I'm a verbal prodigy, spitting that herbal botany, sticking right to my roots, so it ain't nothing ever stopping me. I'm a hip hop OG. If you think you better, then I got to see. Rappers say they nice, but they not like me, cause I turn a rap beef into taco meat. I eat, nigga. You a fool, boy. You the best, well it's time to show and prove, boy. What you spit couldn't mess with what I drew, boy. If you think you nice, I'm talking to you, boy. What you gonna do, boy? Say something. One time, LRX put an X on your head with a punchline. Like I said, you food, so the L and LRX mean lunchtime. Man, you flow fresh sometimes, like a fast food French fry. But you the best, huh? You the best contestant on deck on next, so your neck's getting stepped on.
Let's go.
Extra front page, got them afraid like Helter Skelter. Yell for help, they shitting on themselves. I smelt it, but I guess whoever felt it, dealt it. Oh well, it's helpless. Probably couldn't tell I've held this in for a long time while they conversate and talk about the best in the 518. And I ain't say nothing but hold up, let me go and find my plate. And y'all gon' wait. And now they tryna ask me to watch my weight. Skinny like a light skin flavor flav. Cause I've been busy keeping hip hop in shape. You could be a hater while I be great. Scroll the LP, that's my mixtape. Got the whole crowd screaming, scroll it, don't hold it in the project. Still ain't even got no date. Wait, now what the hell you got to say? You already know y'all through Sabe. I'm hottest tamale, the hustle, my hobby, the city behind me. I feel like I'm Dr. Dre. Young Billy, young there, I'm on my way. So just get the fuck up out my way. And the next time they ask the question, who the best, y'all better mention my name.
Talk to him.
LRX. Killing rappers in the flow, the only evidence. Going hard, got bars like a metal fence. Shining cause I'm heaven sent. Rhyming like I've been the best. And you probably never guessed that a nigga just left your wifey crib. You a hater, but I guess she liked the kid. If you wonder who the best, I might be him. J Space LRX, go type it in. On a YouTube, in the SoundCloud. Google me and see me later, freestyle down. Tell them bow down, got the crown now. They know I'm nicer, but they never say it out loud. Fuck, keep it in 100, how would thou sound? See Pinocchio's nose hit the ground now. They were saying you the best in the town, how wild is that? But let me find out, how about now?
Hey. Jay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Why you do it to him like that, though?
That's how I do it.
You
That's
had
what I've been waiting to fucking do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, they not hearing me, Jack, so I gotta stand on my fucking head. I gotta stand on my head now so I can get your fucking attention and listen to what the fuck I'm saying. That's it. That's where I'm at.
Mike was like, "Yo,
Fire.
next I'm upstage this motherfucker and pull out a pillow, lay down, fucking play my guitar solo in my sleep and shit." You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a rap standing on my head, motherfucker. I gotta play my guitar guitar solo in my sleep.
Yo, with all due respect, I have to give credit where credit's due because that is partially inspired by his fucking beer can solo.
Beer bottle solo,
The beer bottle solo, son. He literally does a solo with the beer bottle. That shit is amazing. What the fuck?
He kills
but
that
that's
shit.
it. It's the showmanship, you know what I mean? And it was like that, like when Cam had to pull the sword out at that one show, or like comes out with the cloak on, or just some shit like that. It's like that's the shit. We gotta like
crazy with his comic book.
Yeah, with his comic book. Yeah.
I'm so glad it's out. I can finally show it to people.
Yeah,
telling people about it for so long. Now it's like, no, look.
Look. This shit is it's tangible. It's pages.
He's bringing me a copy on Saturday. I'm excited about that. I thought that was like a prototype because I had like the.
Yeah, no, it's just a protective
cover,
case because he's been doing it for a minute and he knows what it needs.
Shit is sick for sure. Shout out
I thought that was like the prototype.
He got the comic book, fucking called Fifth Kind. Shit is crazy. You gotta check it out. Shit is
it goes hand in hand with his music project.
I am in it. It was a concept that we came up with about, his whole fucking thing is he's an alien. He's like a rap alien and shit. Like, he fucking raps so good, like a fucking alien, whatever. So then we were like, yo, how do you become an alien, dude? Like, what's your origin story? He wrote a song called Origin Story. It was like, and he's super into comics. Like, yo, we didn't fucking do this comic book, dude. And then like some high ass shit in the studio, smoking mad weed, making mad music, but taking a break in between making tracks, and then we come up with these ideas, talk this shit, but then to like see this motherfucker do the shit. Like,
it's fucking crazy. Made a comic.
You'd be high as fuck talking about some shit.
And
like,
it looks
how many
legit
times,
as fuck.
Exactly. How many times
it's so legit.
Not even look like that is a comic book.
Yeah, that shit is a real ass comic book.
Yeah. Fucking amazing. Yeah. Like,
I fucking am taking a bong hit in that shit. That's the funny shit. In the comic book, in the pages, there's a moment where I'm in the studio and I take a fucking bong hit. So, fuck it. I didn't have a dispensary when he wrote that part in there. But that's how weed is a part of my fucking being. He knew that shit. We came up with the idea for the comic book high as hell, so fuck it.
Speaking of being high as hell, I know where you were when you was getting high. Shout out to the bathroom in the armory.
The bathroom in the armory. Yeah.
That was the illest spot ever. We had the craziest conversations about everything in that fucking
facts.
Bathroom.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the armory. Shout out to Mike Courts, my main man over at the armory, holding shit down. And back to BB. Yeah, I might pull up at the studio on you motherfuckers when you're there on Friday at noon.
Oh yeah, that'll be fire.
I need to hear some of these beats.
You do.
Yeah, you do. You fuck with definitely.
You would fall in love with the shit he got. Mad gutter, son. Word up.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you some beats to like put behind this whole portion where we're talking about how dope his beats are.
Yeah, just fucking play it. Word up. Yeah, that's a big fact.
Facts.
I like that.
Yeah, man. What else?
We was talking about brands, and we didn't get to shout out Heavy Hitters for making the Stage 1 collab.
Oh yeah,
that fashion shit. That's
yes,
true.
Sir.
The Stage 1 collab by Heavy Hitters. That was some fire shit.
That's one of a kind.
And Heavy Hitters does have like the dope hats. And I know Garrett was like, I don't fuck with he's like, I don't know why we got the dad hats, man. I don't even really like the dad hats. He has like the old school jump on, and then they brought those back with the non-dad hat, whatever hats.
It's like the combat hats.
Oh, those. Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, I thought you meant like a flat bill.
No, they got the flat bill. No, they got the flat bills now. They do.
Oh, yeah,
Heavy Hitters does. Yeah, the fucking navy blue jump offs.
Oh, that's fire. I thought you was talking about like the army one. You know which one that has like the different cut to it?
Yeah.
The camp hat.
The camp hat. Jaunty got one of those.
Okay.
Yeah.
But they all have their different fucking hats. These motherfuckers be that's when I talking about the fashion shit, like their merch game. They have so much shit too. Like they're not scared to spend a little bit of bread on making sure that they have the dope hats and the dope fucking.
Because you know it comes back.
Yeah.
We got to do other colorways of the stage 1 shit.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I want to do the like the red shirt with the black logo, the green shirt with the black logo, and the yellow shirt with the black logo.
We got to do a New York color one too, the blue and orange.
The blue and orange shit, yeah. Exactly. See, that's what I was trying to say.
Blue,
like,
white, and orange. That should be fire, bro.
Like, it's to do multiple, just dual colorways. So, like the one color logo with the one color shirt, just.
And not for nothing, I'm glad that he's saying that because we didn't plan this.
Yeah.
His hat and my shirt.
Yeah. The orange and blue jump up.
We didn't plan it. I know you
know.
the people that took it now. I saw it earlier when we was working. I was like, oh shit, we was synced up.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Be like that.
I also want to say thank you for allowing me to put my shirts in.
Oh yeah. You got your Buddha.
Yeah.
I mean, your Buddha
The
shit.
composition t-shirts.
I know with the Buddha fucking logo on it. Like that's like inspired by Bud too, like fashion,
100%.
Cannabis.
Trying to bring everything together.
Yeah, I know.
The thought process, the spirituality. That's why it's composition.
Yeah.
It's composition because it's based originally off the composition notebook.
Yeah.
That's from Harry back in the day. That's why you see with Throwmatic, if you look at the cover of that, it was on paper. And my first mixtape was from Hobby to Hustle, and that was the cover, like a cover of a notebook composition. So even if you watch the menu video, you see that's why I got the composition shirt. So that's like kind of my theme that I'll be running with is the composition.
The composition.
Notebook, but it's also
the calm position.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad you gave me that outlet to be able to express that shit. So
yeah, no doubt.
The collab soon.
Yeah.
The stage 1 composition collab.
The stage 1 composition collab. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Put the Buddha on the stage 1 with the stage 1 logo
I was thinking
inside.
have the stage 1 logo with the doors open, and then have the
Buddha. Like the big, like just like a big fucking, just the stoop.
Yep.
With the doors open and the Buddha sitting inside. Yeah, that's fine.
420 up top.
That's hard.
Right?
Yeah, for sure.
So we'll get there. Keep your eyes peeled. Coming soon.
Yeah, now
like
we're
my
definitely
second
coming
class.
with the whole merch line, bro. I'm gonna do that. You seen the icon shirt with the fucking beeper, payphone, bag of weed, $20 bill shit. That's coming. That shit's gonna be fire. Got a few up here.
Yo, I got one. Stage 1. I have like a beeper, but it's a pre-roll case.
That's fire.
Beeper pre-roll case with
That's
stage
dope.
1 logo.
Oh, that's fire.
That's dope as hell.
Man,
That's dope as hell.
we gotta stop giving up the ideas real quick.
Yeah,
And make
I like that.
and with
though.
the clip.
With the clip, you can clip it
so
on
you
your
can put it on
waist.
the
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
fucking
exactly,
shaped like a
exactly,
beeper, but you open it up
Yeah,
and
for
then
sure.
rolls in it.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah,
dude.
that's crazy.
Who can we get to make that?
Crazy.
We are definitely. We got that on tape now, so now we could just we won't forget it.
No.
So
Tape. My man said tape.
Yo,
For real, I be saying that all the time though.
Yo, cause we old. Like, yo,
Yeah.
I'm not even going for. I was talking to homeboy today. I'm telling him, yo, I remember when I had my first cell phone was a brick with a black and white screen.
Black and green.
He said, yo, I can't even picture it. He's like, what do you mean? What do you mean?
my
No
first
color?
phone,
On brick?
on a brick. My first phone was a flip phone.
I wonder if he was
That
thinking
shit
about
flipped
a brick.
open. That
Yeah,
shit had
with the little
had a
bottom.
green screen
Yo.
on it with like you had a fucking text.
What if he was thinking about a real
Yeah, I
brick?
said black and white, but it was green. It damn sure was green with the little fucking.
Jay, what if he was thinking about a real brick? Like that's what he had in his head.
It could be.
That'd be
It could
mad funny.
That would be.
But no, my first phone was a Nokia track phone, the green and black screen. It was just this
I think mine
big
might
long
have been.
thing.
I don't remember the name of that shit. I'm not even.
It should cost $1 million to talk on it for fucking 60
minutes.
minutes.
My- we had to buy
My shit
minutes?
was an Ericsson, I think. You know what's crazy though?
shit was
the
like
other day I
99.
was listening to the radio. I was listening to NPR because I'm old, like you said. You know, that's what old people do. Shit, listen to things like NPR. They're talking about how Ericsson got like this contract to do something having to do with cell phone networks, and I was like, yo, what the fuck? I haven't heard Ericsson. And they were like, the other company that almost got the bid was Nokia. And I was like, what the fuck?
Okay.
Pulling these names out the woodwork. Like a Nokia and Ericsson.
Maybe that's what they veered into, though, is that type of shit.
Yeah, like they veered into like the back end networking of it all. But like, if you think about it, like, those were the phones that we had back
early on.
Yeah.
They planted the flag early.
That shit brought it back to. I was like, oh shit, I haven't thought about either one of those brands in mad long.
Nah,
it's crazy.
But they're out there winning these fucking bids for networking contracts like worldwide that's making the news.
Right, they're doing something.
They're
Shit. Still out here. That's a surprise though.
Outside.
That was outside. That was a shocker, though. I was like, what the fuck?
Nokia's outside right now.
With their brick phones.
Yeah, the actual brick.
The actual brick.
That's what he's thinking. He's like, just...
Nah, it was funny. I was like, yeah, I remember when the first iPhone came in, he was like, what did it look like? I was just like...
Yo, bro, I had a fucking BlackBerry. I remember
BlackBerry was my shit.
Remember the Nextel, though? Before I had the BlackBerry, it was the Nextel.
Oh, yeah.
I wrote it till the wheels fell off.
Yeah, me too.
The wheels fell off.
Yo, the funny shit, the first BlackBerry that I had had to have the bleep on it. I waited until
they came out
the Nextel had the fucking BlackBerry.
Oh no, I had Nextel early.
The BlackBerry.
Well, actually,
no, he's saying he didn't get the BlackBerry until they came out with the Nextel. I remember that. No, me too.
Yeah.
Me too. I remember. I know exactly what you're talking about.
I needed a BlackBerry to have a.
Yeah, you need the bleep on it. Fuck out here. Go bleep me, Jack.
I had to have a. Can you imagine? What the fuck?
Yo,
the kids have no idea what we're talking about. They're like,
son.
what the fuck is a?
Yeah.
Is that Cardi B? Like what?
Yeah, right.
It's like, yo. So there's this chick that I swear she's a witch, right? I just swear she's a witch. I felt it, and I told her,
like, you feel her aura, her witch aura.
I just feel it. I just know it. So I was like, yo, and then one day I just called her Sabrina. Like,
was she a good witch or a bad witch?
She's a good witch.
All right.
She's a good witch. Let's hope. But either way, I called her Sabrina, right? And she was like, oh, what is Sabrina? I'm like, Sabrina the Teenage Witch, right? She was like, oh, the Netflix show? I'm in my head like, damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, man.
Word, man. It is the Netflix show.
Yeah, man.
If this is the same witch I'm thinking of?
The same witch. You know what I'm talking about.
So, I said something about Cream, Wu-Tang. I'm like, you ever heard this song before? Because I always say that jokingly to people. I'm like, and she's like, no, what is it? And I thought she was joking. And no, she'd never heard Cash Rules Everything Around.
Cash Rules Everything Around me?
No. Yeah. I was like, oh, wow.
No, like Scotty shit will be like, Juicy will come on, it'll be like,
the most known song ever. I'm like, oh, and they'll someone be singing it.
Like,
oh, you know this song too?
You know this song too? Like,
you fucking people up with that.
Be fucking people up with that. Like, of course,
when they first meet me, they're like, yeah, I know this song.
You definitely got that.
Nah, he got the dry humor down pat.
Yeah, he definitely, if he catch you off guard because you're in the middle of something.
And then go back and die laughing about it. I just fucked their whole head up. See, look, you love that shit.
Yeah, I do.
That's funny as hell.
Facts.
All right. Smoke some more weed, I guess.
Smoke some more weed. Smoke them if you got them.
That Mike Tyson.
Got mad lighters from the MJ BizCon. We can talk about that. MJ BizCon was crazy.
What?
It was like in Vegas. Everything in fucking Vegas is huge. It's just like gigantic, right? Like everything's so spread out. The convention center in Vegas is fucking ginormous, and it was just nothing but like massive displays.
Probably too big. Like it was overwhelming. Like what the fuck did we do? Like,
right? No, it took multiple days to make it through, and everybody had like setups. So like Zigzag and
I need one of them trays.
The Clipper,
the black one.
You know, they had their shit set up, and and it was like in like shipping containers that were open, and they had like 3 of them, and that made this U shape, and it's like massive fucking shit that had to get brought in that was all branded, you know what I'm saying? And that was just their shit, and that was all the way in the fucking back. The other guy, they had guys that like set up whole fucking rolling machines, you know what I'm saying, and like to show what it looks like when their rolling machines are working, or packaging machines. Like, yo, what does this do? Oh, this bag's eighths.
That's crazy.
It'll do 25 eighths a minute. Like, word, that's crazy. Like, and they're just massive. Like, and that's just in the, you know, right next to each other. Grow lights, like tiered grow lights, like. It's crazy. Packaging companies, fucking merch companies, like there's a lot of pre-roll companies, like a lot.
That shit's fun though.
Yeah, that shit was fun. It was cool. We learned a lot. You know, it was like a lot to take in, and to see how massive we started in New York, so New York is fucking what it is, right? You know what's crazy though? Strain Stars, the dudes in Long Island.
Yep.
Those motherfuckers, I think, have at this point in history sold, had the biggest opening of any dispensary ever in the history of the weed market. Okay. In the country. So like, of any other store ever, the fucking most successful opening of any store in any state. So that's cool. New York, we knew New York was going to do it. Oh yeah. But like, that shit is wild. Shout out to Strange Stars.
In 5-10 years,
they're in Long
we're going to be such
they had nobody 2 hours in either direction. You know what I'm saying?
New York's going to be a powerhouse in 5 to 10 years. Like, it's going to be crazy. Like,
absolutely.
That's dope.
Yeah, I mean, so that's fucking massive shit right there, and like they're talking about that at MJ BizCon and how huge New York is, and like it was cool because everybody wanted to know too from us, like, so when they would find out, oh, you're one of the dispensaries in New York, how's that going? Did you find a spot yet? Oh, no, we found a spot. We're cooking. Open. We've been cooking. We open, bro. You're like one of them, like, because you know it's known, like at that point there's only 27 of us, right? So it's like that's not a lot in the whole state. Yeah, been open for a minute. That
means like barely anyone's open since we opened.
Like, we got our licenses a year ago. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Over a year ago, but a year ago at MJ BizCon, there's only 27 open. So.
That's dope.
There's 36.
You went to MJ BizCon.
36 of us.
You went there last year too.
No, this was the first year we went.
Okay.
Yeah. But they definitely want to know what's going on in New York, like nationwide. You know what I mean? So they were, you know, a lot of people want to keep in touch. You know what I mean? Like, shit, what do you guys do? Oh, whoa, shit. And then to like see the reaction, because we don't know. We're like, we know we're doing good numbers, but when you're like amongst other industry professionals and they're like, cool, what are your numbers like? And you're like, oh, we're doing these numbers, and they're like, holy shit, like, damn, motherfucker, you heard what he said? He's doing this, and then come over here, and they're like, and they're in more mature markets like California or Colorado, and they're like, damn, I wish I was doing those numbers. It's like, all right, so better fucking. That tells me 2 things. One, that like either it could be both, you know, that we're hyper successful, which I think we are, and I think we're killing it coming in early, but that also that when the market gets flooded like a more mature market is not going to be like this forever. No. So understanding that like this is like the thing right now, what it is, and then trying to sustain this for as long as possible, obviously, and kind of spread it out amongst when we start to open other stores. But it's very, you know, it was telling for that, like, oh shit, okay, we're doing good. We're doing good. Like, I want to focus on that part.
Definitely. It's easy to lose sight of that with anything.
Absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely, because it's hard. It's hard to do good.
Sometimes you need that outside validation.
For sure.
Definitely one of the lessons I've been learning lately.
Yeah,
it's
and
okay to have that. You know what I mean?
Oh, without a doubt.
We like try to shy away from it, but like sometimes you need it.
For sure.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
To really let you know how you're being perceived by these surroundings.
Yeah. And just, this is so new too. So the data is like being collected and then compared or whatever. And yeah, I don't know. You just think what's Massachusetts doing, what's like the closer states and how, so if I go over to Lee to the outlets on a fucking weekend, that shit is the can of provisions over there, that'd be busting sometimes. You know what I mean? So it's like they've been open for 5 years. That's what I want. That's like the vision I want for us. It's like 5 years down the line, it's just still busting. Like the fucking parking lot's still full. There's still people coming in. That like and I think we can do that because we're providing the customer service above and beyond, and we're just going to continue to do that.
Definitely. We keep the people happy.
And curating like the best that New York State has to offer in terms of like being strict with our labs and making sure that we're not taking junk.
Keep our finger on the pulse of the culture and shit,
Yeah, absolutely.
And with the people.
And with the people.
But I feel like that's one of the things that we got to do is just keep making sure that the people, they fucks with us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we got to keep that vibe. And I feel like we do. I think that's why they do.
Nah, I'll tell you the number. I mean, and people are candid with me, and they tell me, when I walk in the store and like everybody's happy. They're good. They're like nice. They're helpful. If you want to be helped, they help you. If you don't want to be helped, they leave you alone until you need them, and then they help you. And it's like very, you have a great staff. So it's like. That's always, so I definitely shout out to the staff because everybody's killing it, and it is about the vibe, and nobody can recreate that. You can recreate aesthetic, by copying
Absolutely.
shit, but you cannot recreate vibe. Vibe is brought by the people, and the group that we have is special. So,
and we also made sure that we are also all very knowledgeable.
Yeah. Super important.
That we take. I know me personally, I take pride, and I know you do as well, Scotty. Like we know our shit, and as we learning, we're gonna keep increasing that knowledge.
Yeah, definitely. It's a learning environment. It's important that everybody's constantly learning here because we're evolving, and we have to like help the customer evolve with us, and so we need to like the best way to you learn. Tell me you don't learn the most by like teaching, right? Like when you're working with the customers and they're asking you questions. If like you don't know, you're like fuck, and then you're finding out,
and then you learn,
that shit. So the next time somebody asks you that same question, you're gonna fucking know.
You hit them with it.
Right? You hit them with it, and you're happy and excited. Right?
That's why I fucked it up the other day.
Right,
and for this moment,
and it's the best.
Let you know.
Right, and it's the best when you're the best way to fucking learn is to teach because you have to like you can't just bullshit your way through that. Know. Sure. Some people try though.
It shows. I think that's the thing about it is whatever it is, it shows. If you're bullshitting, it shows. If you're putting your all into it, it shows.
Yeah.
And you get to see what comes from whatever you put into it.
Yeah.
Because you'll see it from that person who you're teaching.
Definitely.
Reflect the amount of effort you put into
We got some new blood out there on the floor. We're getting them.
Shout out to Ricky Bandana.
Shout out to Ricky Bandana.
Shout out to Ozzy.
Shout out to Ozzy.
Latifah. Yeah. New squad. They out here doing their thing.
Yeah. Will Senior.
Big Will on the staff.
Big Will.
He ain't new.
No, that's what I'm saying.
He ain't new. Come on,
yeah. It's funny.
He ain't no
Nah,
new
but he
blood.
knew to selling the weed and shit.
For sure.
Yeah.
So we gotta, just gotta
Definitely
make
big
sure we
him up.
big them up and take care of them and school them right and let them know, make sure that we're sending them out on the floor educated and understanding the importance of that part. You know?
Sure. They're learning.
They're learning.
Just like me when I didn't know all this stuff when I started.
Exactly.
Before I started working here, I could barely even tell you the difference between indica and sativa. I knew weed.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I definitely couldn't look at it and tell you what it was. I didn't know what a terpene was. I didn't know CBN, CBD. I didn't know the correct way to pronounce cannabinoid. I still don't know the correct way to
Is it cannabinoid?
I say cannabinoid.
Tomato, potato, whatever you want to
Is
say.
it that?
You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's a debate. That's like the
That's a
debate.
debate.
I like
That's
that.
a
Is it
debate.
I know the
cannabinoids or
proper way is
cannabinoids?
cannabinoid, but I just say cannabinoids.
Cannabinoids.
I've said it for years. I'm gonna keep saying it.
You know both of them.
Yeah. I feel like they're both proper. Fuck it.
Either way,
you know what the fuck I'm saying. That shit is how many syllables is that shit? Motherfucker, cannabinoids.
Cannabinoids.
Like, you know what the fuck I'm talking about, motherfucker.
But yeah, we out here, man.
The terps.
All of that.
Let's talk about one of the
terps, man.
things that I got at the MJ BizCon was these terp pods. Remember I was showing you? Hold on.
Mixed feelings about these.
Yeah. Let's see. So
They're very cool. I can see them being used for evil though.
I would like to. Yeah. So, all right. So basically, they have these packs, right? Most of they're moisture packs. So you ever see the moisture packs like in an eighth or in a jar? Their Bovita is the other brand that's mostly used. You might find the jar. So what that is it's like a little pack, and inside it has like a liquid, and that liquid then, how you know it's out is like the pack becomes stiff, and all the liquid that was in it kind of dissipates and gets taken in by the bud and helps to keep your bud moist, not let it dry out. So these terp pods are, instead of it being just like a regular liquid, the liquid is infused with cannabis derived terpenes. So the guys that make the product, what they told me was that if it's the terpene that is actually found in the bud naturally. Well, so first and foremost, what they do is they take up the headroom of the like the space in the bag. So like if the terpene on the bud, which is the most volatile part of the bud, is the terp. If the terpene from the bud wants to dissipate, this will leave no room for it because it already has terpenes filling up that space in the bag or the jar, right? But it also will infuse the bud with the terp, and the terpene percentage of the bud will raise up if it's the matching terpene that it appears naturally in the bud. That was what their claim was, and I was like, that's wild.
That is wild.
Yeah, who knows?
It's not the same terpene.
I asked the same question, and they said if it's not the same terpene, not as much, but it still takes up the headroom in the bag, but it doesn't like infuse it,
but it doesn't affect it.
But it does, yeah. But this will it will infuse additional terpene percentages into the bud if it's a matching terpene profile, which I found to be like intriguing, but haven't tried it yet. So
he's got to have the strains to coincide with
right.
that.
So I need to so that's what I'm waiting for is
Maybe
I gotta
can help.
come and look at the labs and see what terpene percentages are in there. But this one, I took a couple of each. So these ones are. This one is haze.
Just like haze, it says.
This one is citrus. So, but it's like, so this is linalool and pinene.
Okay, so it's like dominant terpenes.
And this is,
you know, like
terpinolene and humulene.
okay, so it doesn't need to be that specific.
Yeah.
So like you would put that in like a citrusy,
like a
type of
citrusy
strain.
type strain.
That and a hazy strain.
type strain.
Exactly.
Because it's a terpene. It's off the terpene.
Right. So it's like it. So I mean, we'll see. I'll try it. See, put this in some like hazy shit and see if it.
I should put
this
that.
in
I should
some,
put that on
in some citrusy shit. Will it like reinfuse it? It might.
Well,
it could.
Here's what I was saying. I think it could be used for earlier. I could see people using it on shitty packs
and trying to make them smell better.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Right. So it's like this is like something that you could do for yourself to like maintain your own bud, and maybe it works better. But definitely there could be people who are like, all right, I'm gonna take this haze pod. I'm gonna take like 10 of these haze pods and throw it in this booth pack real quick and fucking call it haze and just get it off real quick. That's definitely something that I could see happening too. So
it will happen. That's half the reason they made these. Don't let them fool you. They know what they're doing. They know what they are doing. They're like, no more sprayed packs. Take these. No, I'm playing.
Yeah, well, it's there's definitely
I'm sure
a
that
market
will be.
for
I'm
it.
sure that will be part of the market, though. Without a doubt. Like, yo, you heard about these packs? They make your weed smell.
Turn your hay pack
into a haze
pack. So, hey, terpods, turn your hay pack to a haze pack. There you go. Free marketing gems for you motherfuckers.
Yeah.
And everybody with the gems.
And everybody with the
jewels.
The jewels.
Do you fools listen to music, or do you just skim through it?
Word up.
Yeah.
Buddha.
I think it's time, Jack.
Yo, here's what I'm saying. That Mike Tyson pack.
Is
Mike Tyson pack got some motherfucking stock. So.
Shout out to the heirloom too. The AJ got us stuck too.
The AJ Sour and the Mike Tyson pack. Shout out to the heirloom, always doing this thing. Shit.
Yeah.
Stage 1 podcast in the motherfucking building. Your host Merc. Shout out JLRX, my man.
Scotty.
Peace.
I be on that OG, tell you about the OG, piling up the roaches, got me feeling roasty, higher than the northeast, my shit ain't got no seats, I be on the green like Mario and Yoshi.